newbie from our academy made 90,000 naira with 135,000 naira invested in our hair business with hair importation. How this newbie made $167 with $250 invested in her hair business with hair importation. Or we can even say how this newbie made 67% returns on her capital in our hair business with hair importation. Are you watching this video because of any of the following reasons? Are you watching because you are a hair vendor and you want to know how to make as much money as you want in your hair business? Or you're watching because you are looking to go into the hair business and you want to put yourself in a position where you are able to be the hair business owner who really makes profit? Or you're watching because you know nothing about the hair business, but you are willing to. Or maybe you are even watching because you are just curious about how someone was able to generate that much good profit from the hair business. Well, whichever of these reasons you're watching this video for, you are exactly the person I made it for. I'm James Oyeleye. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm the founder of Hairfuge. I'm also a digital marketer and a life coach. I love to teach people, especially youths, how to make money legitimately from the internet. And in the course of doing this, I've been able to author various books, created various online teachings, webinars, and courses, and I've been able to help thousands of people to get their paths right mentally and financially. So why should you listen to me? I mean, why should you listen to this dude at the other end of the screen talking English and all of that, right? Why should you listen to me? Well, number one, I've got the result. All right. I've been in the importation business since 2018 and I've generated tens of millions of naira from the importation business. So I have the experience you ever need. Check it out. Can you spot my name? This is one of my major importation. I think you can spot my name, James Oyeleye, and this is my number. Well, if you need to, you can contact me if you need to on WhatsApp. That's my number, literally right there.
This is number one. Number one. This is number two. This is number three. And this is number four. Very big, 200 kilogram, man.
All right. Now, number two reason why you should listen to me is that I have trained thousands of students in importation. Well, I think maybe over 5,000 because I've literally lost count since all those years. So I've trained thousands of students in importation who are generating results just like me and are doing very well. I will show you too. Look at this person. That's right, it's certified. I don't know. I have up to 50K in my account this year belonging to me, and all of these testimonials and all of this.
Nice. Look you.
It's so messed up.
Boom! This is not a joke, man. Can you see what we're having here? All the way from China. This is real. You can see it. We are not joking here.
Thanks to Mr. James anyway. He's my mentor,
All right, thanks to Mr. James. Okay, so there are a lot of testimonies I have, all right? So let's just cut it right there with the testimonies. If you feel like you need to see more video testimonies from my students, right? I've put some of them at the end of this video, so you feel like you need to see more proofs, right? So why am I showing you all this? Well, it's not that I'm trying to impress you or something. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe I'm trying to impress you a little bit. But in life, The real reason why I'm showing you this, because in life, you want to get advices from people who are experts in a particular topic, subject, or area you're willing to go into, especially when it's something that has to do with internet or making money from the internet and all of that. And you have to be very careful about online teachers, right? Quote unquote, online teachers. So because there are so many big or even unbig, quote unquote teachers or quote unquote mentors out there who are actually imposters, right? And they don't really know what the topic they're teaching about. Some would even just copy and paste for you. All right. So I'm showing you all these things to show you that I've got the results, number one, and I've taught people who are very successful. And also, it is easy for me to make this analysis off of my own results, off of my own success. I could just go like how I made so and so amount with so and so amount in the hair business, how I did so and so, how I did so and so. But I think I prefer it better if I make this analysis with my students' results, with their success, right? I think that shows that my teachings are generating results, and I'm not just generating results. My students are also generating results. So I think that is preferable, and I love it better that way. And that is why I'm making this video to show you this analysis, this case study right now. So let's get it on. How a newbie from an academy made 90,000 naira with 135,000 naira invested in her hair business with hair importation. Before we move on, first, let's quickly define hair importation. What does hair importation mean? All right. Or we can also call it hair extension importation. This simply means importing hair extensions from their manufacturing countries at the factory rate into your own country for resale at higher rates. All right, wherever you're watching this video from, maybe from Nigeria, I'm from Nigeria, or from Ghana, or from South Africa, or wherever in Africa you're watching this video from. So it means importing hair extensions from their manufacturing countries into your own countries. Now, in our case, we import hair from their 4 major manufacturing countries, which are, now we have 4 major manufacturing countries of hair extensions, and they are China, India, Vietnam, and Cambodia. Now, China and India are the largest producers of human hair extensions. All right? And all these would be done from the comfort of your home, just right from your phone. In fact, this business can be done by anyone. So back to our case study, how a newbie from our academy made 90,000 naira with 135,000 naira invested in a hair business with hair importation. Now, this is the conversation between me and this student of mine, this lady. Now, she made 18,000 naira profits per unit of the hair. All right. Now, and she sold 5 of the hair. That's 90,000 naira gains, or $167, right? On our 135,000 naira capital invested, or $250 invested. All right, you can see, she said, the super double joint I told you about, I made almost like 17K or 18K on each unit, if my calculation is right. Now, that's for the straight natural hair, 8 inches. I imported 5 a week and the closure too. So I combined that with other hairs. Now, this lady imports various kinds of hairs, all right? But the one I'm making analysis of in this video is this natural straight 8 inches hair extension that she imported 5 units for week. So that's what we are making analysis of. So to put that in more perspective, if she sold 10 units of this hair, she would be making 180,000 naira or $333. Don't forget, on each of those hair, she made 18,000 naira or $3, right? So if she sold 50 units, she would be making 900,000 naira or $1,666. And if she sold 100 units, she would be making 1.8 million naira or or $3,333. Wow. So recently I was asking some of my new students these very interesting questions. I asked that if you are buying and reselling hair in your local country, and that's what most hair vendors do out there. So about how much would you make from 135,000 naira or $250 investment? Now, come to think about it, you're not going to be making that much. You're not going to be making so much. I'm going to tell you why. The reason is because when you are buying and reselling hair from your local country, right, you are already in that part of the supply chain that doesn't favor you to make much profit because you are not an importer, right? And of course, you can't be the wholesaler because you are buying from the wholesaler. You are just the retailer. So that means as a retailer, we are buying from a wholesaler, and that wholesaler might also be buying from an importer. Now, if you are lucky enough, you might just be in the middle, right? Might just be the retailer in the middle buying from an wholesaler who also imports the hair themselves. Now, if you're lucky enough, you can be doing this, but that doesn't mean you can still be making as much money as the importer. You can't. Now, this retailer now says to the consumer. Now, let's consider another scenario. This is the most common. Now, there is an importer who then sells to an wholesaler, right? Then the wholesaler sells to the retailer, and the retailer sells to the consumer. Now, if you are the retailer, that means you are buying from an wholesaler who buys from an importer, right? So you can't make as much money as this person makes or as this person makes, right? Now, this is another scenario which is crazy, right? And so many people fall into this category too. They fall into the retailer 2 category. That's already crazy position you don't want to be in, because you are not going to be making as much money, because as the hair is being passed down this channel, the gains you are supposed to be making decreases, right? Let's explain that better. Now, let's say this importer imports this hair for $100, right, and sells to this wholesaler for $125. Now, this importer is making $25 gains. Beautiful. Now, this wholesaler then sells to retailer 1 for $135. That means the wholesaler is making $15 gains, right? Good. This retailer then sells to retailer 2. That means this retailer 2 is buying from this retailer 1 to resell to the consumer. Now, this retailer 1 sells to retailer 2 and makes $7 gains. And this retailer 2 sells to the consumer to make $5 gains. Don't forget, all of this is just to make cite an example and to make you understand better what we are trying to explain here. So you can see, being the retailer 2 here already puts you in a position where you don't make so much profit. Now, our goal in here is to make sure that you fall in the part of the supply chain that favors you the most, right? And that is the importer position. And that is what we have. That is what we do. We import hair ourselves directly from the manufacturers, right? So that is what we do right here. So how did she do this? How did she do this? And you might be asking yourself, can I do it too? Can I do it too? Well, you might also be asking yourself, but what if I don't have capital to start this business? Or what if I'm not sure if I can import with the little amount I have for a start? Or what if I don't know how to sell if I import, or I'm scared of importing hair and then not finding people to buy? All of these questions, all of these objections that you might have, I'm going to provide you an answer to them at the end of this video. So you might want to stay tuned to the end of this video, because why? Because do not worry, I got you. So let's move on. How does she do this, and how can you too do it and achieve not just a result, but even more result? Because as a matter of fact, there's no limitation to how much you can make in this industry. And I'm just making this analysis to make you understand the perspective, all right? To make you understand how beautiful and how profitable hair importation business is. So let's make a quick analysis. So here is our Instagram post. Don't worry, she gave me permission to use all of these things. So we've already blurred out the parts that we don't really need in this analysis. So let's make some analysis of our Instagram post. That is that my students I've been talking about. So pay attention, please. I want to pay attention here. Now, the hair texture is natural straight, super double drawn, as she stated here. Now the length is 8 inches, as she stated here. Now the weight is 200 grams, as she stated here. Now 200 grams means 2 bundles, because one bundle is 100 grams. One bundle weighs 100 grams. So the lace closure is 2x6 closure, right? So the price she's selling it for is 45,000 naira, or we can say $83, right? So let's move on. Now let's compare our selling price, our own selling price, to the price from the hair manufacturer. That is the price she imported these hair extensions directly from the manufacturer. So pay attention right here. This is about to get interesting. Don't forget, the vendor's price is 45,000 naira. That is, that lady's price is 45,000 naira, or $83 if you're not in Nigeria. So this is the charts. When we talk to our suppliers and we ask for their price list, and we make inquiries, they send us their price chart, their price list. So from there, we can determine the price and make our calculations and all of that. So this is the price chart from one of my suppliers, right? I have a lot of suppliers, right? And I'm going to provide you with all of that in my full training class, right? Over 100 plus supplier contacts, genuine, legit, tested and trusted. I've been working for them for a long time now, working with them for a long time now. So now, from one of my suppliers, 8 inches natural straight super double drawn hair costs $149 per kilogram. And as you can see here, this is single drawn, this is double drawn, this is super double drawn. So we are dealing with super double drawn here, and we're also dealing with natural straight. So this is natural straight under super double drawn. So what's the price? $149. And don't forget, look at this place. It is stated that the price is in US dollar per kilogram. That is dollar per kilogram. So that means $149 per 1 kilogram, right? So that means this super double drawn would cost $149 per kilogram. Now note, this is per kilogram, and that means 1 kilogram. So 1 kilogram is equals to 1,000 grams, normal mathematics, right? So which means 10 bundles of air is in that 1 kilogram, because one bundle weighs 100 kilograms. So if we have 1,000 kilograms, that means 10 bundles, right? So to rephrase that, the cost will be $149 for 10 bundles of this natural straight air super double drawn, right? So to get the price for one bundle now, we will say $149 divided by 10, and that is $14.9. Simple as ABC. So now, since we are calculating for 2 bundles, which is 200 grams, don't forget, she used 2 bundles that has been stated already, right? 2 bundles, right? So 200 grams. Can you see 200 grams, 2 bundles? So we're calculating for 2 bundles, that is 200 grams. That means the price will be $14.9 times 2. That is $29.8. So that means the price for 2 bundles of this hair is $29.8. So plus 2x6 lace closure. Now, to not waste our time, a supplier of mine has this kind of closure for about $17 only, right? I have a supplier that has that. So now $29.8 plus $17 equals to $46.8. So now $46.8 is the buying price of this hair. Pay attention. But wait, we're not done yet. We have just only calculated the buying price. We have not calculated the shipping price too, and add them together to arrive at our overall price. So now this brings us to shipping fees. So note that hairs are lightweight, and this makes our shipping fees very small compared to other models of importation, right? So check out the shipping fees. Follow me. Don't forget, we already have $46.8 buying fee. Don't forget that. So let's go on. Let's quickly deal with the types of international shipping that we have and their costs, right? So all of these things, all of these prices are the prices of my shipping company. That is the shipping companies I work with, right? And this is just the shipping price as at this particular time I'm making this video. So now we have express shipping. That's one of the types of shipping that we have. We have air cargo shipping and we have sea shipping. Now, express shipping is by air, takes 2 to 4 days to get into your country. Now it costs averagely about $10 to $11 per kilogram. Now air cargo shipping is by air also. It takes 10 to 13 days average, right? And it costs averagely $7 to $8 per kilogram. Because this one is faster than this one. This one is costlier than this one, but this one is faster than this one, right? If you are looking for a fast means of getting your hair into your country, you can use express shipping. But if you are looking for a cheaper means to get you into your country, you can use the air cargo shipping. If you don't mind within 10 to 13 days, right? So now the third one is sea shipping. Now this one is by sea and it is used for very large orders and it takes 60 to 70 days average. The weight is measured in CBM, that is cubic meter, and costs are charged per CBM. We are not using this one. We are only using these two. I mean, one of these two right now. Let's go on. Notes. Now, this is why this is very beautiful. This is why this is very beautiful. Now, we sometimes enjoy free shipping from some of my suppliers. I mean, some of my suppliers give us free shipping, right? I've done, I've been given free shipping a lot of times. So and as you can see here, do you have your own shipping company that you can use to ship our hair for us? Yes, we have. And we have free shipping to Lagos this month. So they sometimes give free shipping like that. You might be very lucky. So let's move on. So let's assume I'm using the fastest means of shipping, right? Which is the express shipping. Don't forget, the express shipping is the fastest means. So let's assume I'm using the fastest shipping, right? Which takes 2 to 4 days and costs $11 per kilogram to ship my goods. Now, don't forget, weight of the hair that we calculated earlier is 200 grams. That is the weight of the 2 bundles, right? Plus 28 grams. Now, 2x6 closure weighs 28 grams. We're going to understand more about all of this air weight in my full class, right? So equals 228 grams. Now, to get the kilogram of this gram, that means we divide it by 1,000, right? So 220 divided by 1,000 gives us 0.228 kilogram. Wow, air is lightweight, yo. Air is lightweight. So to calculate the shipping fee of my hair extensions that weighs 0.228 kilogram altogether, the shipping fee will be 0.228 kilogram times $11. Don't forget, $11 is the cost per kilogram here. So multiplied by $11 equals to 2.508. If you notice, we converted gram to kilogram here. Why did we do that? Because this price is in kilogram, not in gram. So $11 per kilogram. So to calculate the cost effectively, you have to convert this gram to kilogram also. Then multiply them together. That means on this shipping, on this air, our shipping cost is $2.508. Why? Because air is lightweight, yo. So buying fee plus shipping fee now. Our buying fee is $46.8. Don't forget, we calculated that earlier. The shipping fee is $2.508. We calculated that right here. So summing those together, this is $49.308, which is approximately, let's round that off. Let's round it off. Let's give them the rest, $50. Right? So that means the total cost spent on this air is $50. Now let's convert that back to Naira. Convert it back to whatever currency you use in your country. But since it is in this video that we're making analysis off of Nigerian Naira. So $50 times 540 Naira. 540 Naira is a dollar to Naira rate at the time of making this video, black markets, right? So that is 27,000 Nigerian Naira. Now, how much did she sell us for again? 45,000 Naira. That's good. Good profit. That's about 18,000 Naira or $33 gain if you are selling it for 45,000 Naira or $83. Can I hear amazing? Can someone say amazing? I'm wondering, why is the hair extension importation or hair importation for short? Why is it always profitable? Or you might be wondering that, will it always be profitable? Well, it's very simple. That's very simple. As long as there would always be demand for hair extensions, it would always be profitable. And how would there always be demand for hair extensions? Well, as long as the world hasn't come to an end, and as long as there are still females in existence, right? And as long as all of them are seeking to look good, wear good hairs, join the new beauty and hair trends, right? There will always be demand for hair extensions. Okay, so hair extension importation business will always be profitable. So you can't come into this business late. You can't. There's nothing like late or there's something like oh, it is saturated. No, it can never be saturated because there's enough to go around, right? Enough money to go around. So now 7 steps of hair extension importation. Now I simplified the steps of hair extension importation into 7, right? So basically the steps from the beginning to the end of your importation are divided into 7 by me. Now, step 1 is deciding what hair extensions to import according to number 1, your budget, number 2, your customers want or your chosen niche. All right. So to decide whatever hair extension you want to import, all these things I explain them fully in my masterclass. Right. Now, step 2, finding the right supplier and shipping company. Right. That's step 2. After you have decided the extension, the kind of extension you want to import, right, according to all these criteria. Now, then you want to find the right supplier and shipping company. Now, here you don't have to worry again because I have it covered, and you don't have to be, looking around for the right supplier or the right shipping company. Because in my masterclass, I'm going to provide you with all of these things that you need. I'm going to provide you with the contacts of air suppliers, over 100 contacts of them, and there are shipping companies, reliable, fast, right? I'm going to be providing you with. Now, step 3, now pre-calculating your buying and shipping fee. Now, this side is very, 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 very important. In fact, it can make or mar you. So it's very important to know how to pre-calculate your buying fee even before you import. Do you know that you can actually calculate every money you're going to be spending on your importation process before you even import? Don't worry, I taught you how you're going to be able to do this in the masterclass. Now, step 4, paying your supplier. Now, that's the next thing. You pay your supplier. Now, you might also be wondering, these people, they're not my country, they're not Nigerians, they're not Ghanaians or whatever. They're Chinese, they're Vietnamese, they're Indians. Now, how am I going to pay them? I don't have a dollar account. I don't have so. Do not worry. Do not worry. I got you covered, all right? Most of my air suppliers, you can pay directly to them in Naira, actually. And also in my class, I'm going to be teaching you how to pay in dollars easily. So you don't have any problem with all of that. Now, step 5, shipping of your goods and your goods arrival into your country. Now, that's easy. After you pay the supplier, then you wait till your goods arrive into your country. And I think I mentioned before the duration, the different kinds of shipping take where the goods arrive into your country. Now, step 6, paying your shipping and clearing fee and getting your goods. Now, if you notice, this step 6 didn't come after step 4, and it only came after step 5. That means you are not going to be paying your shipping and clearing fee until your goods arrive into your country. That's another sweet part of it. You won't be charged your shipping fee until the goods actually arrive, until you've seen the goods that have arrived like this, right? Last steps. Now, step 7, making money. Making money. Now, that's the sweetest and the sweetest part of it, making money. Who doesn't love to make money, right? So let's get it on. Now, what if I sit you down, right? What if I sit you down, hold you by hands, and walk you through the step by step, right? These 7 steps, one after the other, teaching you everything you need to know in each step, and equipping you with all the resources you need, telling you exactly how I would do it to make a lot of money in this hair extension importation business, right? And laugh at my money worries. Now, do you think you will succeed with all of these things I've taught you and all of these pros and everything I've taught you? Do you think if I hold you by hand, do you think you will succeed, right? Now, if you think I'm the best person, I'm the right person to do all of these things for you, then you need to enroll for my full hair extension importation training right now. Now, I have over 20 videos recorded for you right now to help you achieve your goals in this business model. They are all pre-recorded and posted on this website where you will get access to them for live anytime, right? So, but what if? So I said in the beginning of this video that I was going to tackle your objections and answer your questions. These 3 main questions that most newbies have, right? That is, now, what if I don't have capital to start this business? Now, you don't have to worry about this also because I got you. We got you at FH Academy, and here is how we're going to tackle that problem for you. We have various methods for you. Now, do you know that there's a way you can actually start your hair business without capital at all, without using your money? Yes, I'm going to teach you that in the masterclass, my strategy. And I've actually used this when I was starting out in my importation business. I started out without capital, without using my money. I used other people's money, right, to import. We are going to be teaching you how to do that in the masterclass. Then another thing we have for you, if you don't have capital to start this business, is that we have a program launched, right, where you are able to gather capital for your business. Now, this is how we do it. We call it the affiliate program for Hairfield. Now, we allow you to sell our courses on Airfish Academy, right? And you earn up to 40% on each sale. Don't worry, we are going to be giving you everything you need for all of these things. We're going to be giving you your unique link, right? Because people need to come through your link to purchase the course. We're going to be giving you all of the sales page that you need. We'll give you the advert copies. We've literally written the copies you need for you. We'll give you the flyers. We'll give you the advert videos. We'll give you every single thing you need. And you would also even have your dashboard where you track your sales, you track your visits, how many people have visited your site, who visited, so and so, who bought, so and so. Once you make a sale, you appear in that dashboard. Now that's the program we launched for you to generate capital for your business. Easy and beautiful, right? Now, number two, I'm not sure if I can import with the little amount I have for a start. Now, listen, this is where so many people tend to get it wrong. They always think, wow, this business is a kind of business that you need millions of naira as capital to start, that you need big money, that you need hundreds of thousands of naira to start. No, actually, you can import with little amount that you have. Okay, so have it in mind that there are various kinds of hairs. There are synthetic hairs, right? And synthetic hairs cannot cost you so much to import because they are normally cheap, right? And also human hair blend, right? So they cost you less cheap. And also you might be thinking, oh, do people buy synthetic hairs or do people buy human hair blend? Listen. Don't joke with hair extensions. There's always a market for every kinds of hair extensions. You should know that, right? You should know that synthetic hairs are all over the market and the people are buying them. Now, there are companies that are actually really just based on selling of synthetic hairs. You have your examples of those kinds of companies in Nigeria. For example, Darling Africa, right? You can see all their synthetic hairs, and they're making big sales. So do not think do not think you can make profit, you can make good profit in a certain part, right? Or from a certain kind of hair extension, right? There's always a market for everything. So you always just have to work with your budget, right? If the budget you have is a budget that can import synthetic hair extensions, right? Go for it. If it is one that can import human hair blend, go for it, right? So you can actually import with the little amount you have and sell. Number three, but what if I don't know how to sell? If I import or I'm scared of importing hairs and then not finding people to buy. Now, this is also places that people raise concerns about a lot, right? So and a lot of people don't know how to sell and they're scared of importing hairs and they're not finding people to buy. You see, someone asked me this question, this same question recently. She said, and again, what I used to think is that import I might not sell immediately at once, since there was no demand before I purchased it. And I want to get my gain at once before another one enters. I have spent the previous one. Now, this is a valid concern also, but now all of these things are very, very easy to solve, and I provided solutions for that. Now, if I start explaining all of these things and answering all of these questions in this video is going to get longer than I want it to be or than it's supposed to. Now, I provided various solutions. In fact, there are various ways you can tackle these things. Various ways you can tackle, number one, that you can tackle your goods not being purchased in time, that you can tackle demand, that you can tackle low demand, right? Low demand for your products, right? There are various solutions that are provided for these things, and you can actually bypass all of those things. So all of these things I explained in my masterclass. There is a special video I made for all these things. I named it how to run a successful hair business. Having answered all those questions, now here is everything you will be learning or getting in my full hair extension importation training, the masterclass. So you'll be learning the types of hair extensions according to their applications. For example, the wefts, taping, sew-ins, etc. You'll be learning the classification of hair extensions according to their quality. That is the raw hair, virgin hair, remedies, human hair blend, synthetic, all of those things, right? You'll be learning the various ways to test hair extensions to know which hair has which quality, right? So a lot of people, they don't know how to test for hair extensions. That's why vendors are able to disguise one hair, disguise human hair blend as raw human hair for them, or synthetic hair as human hair for them. So you'll be learning all that in the masterclass. We learn the full explanation of various hair textures that we have, the body wave, silky straight, all of those things, right? You'll be learning all those explanations, full explanations on the hair grading system, that is the 8A, 9A, 10A, etc. You'll be learning the single drone, double drone, super double drone grading system full explanation also. We're getting the detailed explanation on closures and frontals. Now, here you also be learning how to contact your suppliers. You'll be getting the 100 plus air extension suppliers contacts. You'll be getting various shipping companies contact also. You'll also be getting detailed explanations on air extension weights. Very important also, because knowing the weight of air extensions will help you in determining the price of your goods. I mean, in recalculating the price of your goods before you import them. So that's very important. Also, you'll be learning how to pre-calculate your buying and shipping fee even before you carry out your importation at all, so that you don't run into loss. You'll be learning that also, how to pre-calculate your importation cost. You'll be learning the shipping fees and the shipping types, right? We'll be explaining all of that for you in the masterclass. You'll be learning how to make payments to your suppliers easily. Maybe it is through Naira or other means, right? So the bonuses that we have for you in my class now, you'll be learning how to make your hair business successful. This one is a banger. It teaches you literally how to be successful in the hair business. You'll be learning how to run a successful hair extension pre-order. You'll be learning how to run pre-order business, how to start your hair business without capital at all. Now, this one is also a banger, and I know a lot of people would want to jump on this one, right? So, how to get capital for your hair business easily. Now, this is Airfuge, that is this company's contribution to helping you pull together capital for your business. I explained that earlier. Now, you'll be learning eyelashes and makeup products importation. We are not limited to only hair, wigs, or whatever. We are also going to teach you eyelashes, makeup products importation. Here is how your course area will look like once you purchase this course. All right, all the lessons have been pre-recorded and you get access to them for life. As you can see, all of the modules, all of the topics: module 1, introduction; module 2, the air extension industry; module 3, deep explanation on air qualities; module 4, the air extension grading system; module 5, closures and frontals explained; module 6, procurement and shipping; module 7, 100 plus contacts of air suppliers and shipping companies, and bonuses, exclusive bonuses. So, and each of these modules, once you expand them, you get to see the lessons under them. All right, let's expand module 2. You can see sources of human hair extension, read-throughs. All of them have been made ready for you. Lesson 3, deep explanations on air qualities, classification of human hair, and all of those. Let's go to procurement and shipping. You can see how to contact your hair suppliers, right? Plus over 100 contacts of hair suppliers. Well, I don't want to click on it so that you will not see, you not see what you have not paid for. All right. So lesson 6.2, what of air extensions. Lesson 6.3, how to pre-calculate your procurement fee. Lesson 6.4, shipping and shipping types and shipping rates and all of that. You can see they are very, 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 very explanatory course that we've taken pain to explain everything deep and in details for you. That's what you get access to. Now, for all of this premium and detailed, unbiased teachings that I'm going to be giving you in my masterclass, I can easily decide to charge you crazy fees to get access, right? Why? Because it's actually worth it, right? So, in fact, the amount I have in mind to sell this training right now is 100,000 naira or $225, right? I've actually bought courses online for this same price and even twice that. And the quality of the information I got from those courses can't come anywhere near what you get in my masterclass, right? But don't worry, don't get panicked, right? Don't panic. I won't charge you 100,000 naira or to $25 for my training. Okay, so my full hair extension importation training price is set at 50,000 naira or $112. Now, check out the things you'll be learning and getting once again. Let's go through it again. You'll be learning all of these things, right? All of these values, all of these bonuses, everything like this in the masterclass. And on top of that, I'm going to be giving you a 30-day money back guarantee. You have 30 days from the date of purchasing my full training. Now, if within 30 days of learning and implementing everything from my full training and you are unsatisfied for whatever reasons and you want a refund, all you have to do is send me a mail at my personal email account, jamesOyeleye@gmail.com, and I will issue you a refund of your money with no question asked. I even let you keep the access to the training. You can even cheat me with this thing. So that's a win-win for you, right? One last thing. I have an exclusive bonus for you. Now, I intentionally kept this bonus to the very end of this video because I want only the serious people to see it. Because I know the moment I mentioned 50,000 naira, some people might have quit this video already. So I kept this bonus so that only the serious people will see it. Now, you'll be getting free access to one of my best-selling books, The Smart Person's Guide to WhatsApp Marketing. You'll be getting access to the ebook version of this book. Now, imagine you learn hair importation and then you still learn how to sell your hair extension on WhatsApp for free. I mean, you are getting my own strategy, how I make millions of naira from my WhatsApp alone, from just WhatsApp, my secret and strategies of how I do millions of naira in sales via WhatsApp. Now, this book is sold for 5,000 naira right now, but I'll give you the free access to it when you enroll for my hair extension importation full training right now. All right. So now, if I charge you just 50,000 naira, come to think of it, if I charge you just 50,000 naira or $112 for all these values that I've listed, now we both know, right? Unless we want to lie to each other, we both know that it's worth it and it's worth even more, right? Now, come to think of it, if you use just 50,000 naira or $112 to register for a lifetime access to a training that can set you up for life with all of these amazing values and bonuses, right? All of these things that you get to learn in my masterclass that can set you up for life, that can make you millions of naira. And you just need to make a one-time investment of 50,000 naira or $112 for a lifetime access to something like this. And even get free access to my book on WhatsApp marketing, free. And on top of that, you even get a money back guarantee that you can even cheat me with, right? Are you at loss? I want to ask you that same question. Are you at loss? Now, 50,000 naira or $112 is only 137 naira or 31 cents a day. Imagine, for 365 days. But don't worry, I still have a deal for you. A very special limited time mouth-watering deal. I got you, right? I literally got you, right? All right, I'm giving you a limited time discount, right? Instead of paying 50,000 naira or $112, I'm going to give you a very massive discount. Now, I'm not going to mention that discount on this video, right? You are going to go and find out that discount yourself. Now, but to be able to meet this discount, right? To be able to meet this discount there, you must have to take action right now, or else you're going to have to pay 50,000 naira or $112 for my masterclass. Now, I intentionally kept this discount to the end of this video also for only the serious person, only the very few serious persons that are going to stay to the end of this video. So that's why I kept this discount till the end of this video. So if you take action right now and you are lucky enough, you might find the massive discount there. So all you have to do is under this video, you're going to find buttons or a button, right, that takes you to where you enroll for this class and where you find the discount. Now, if you think this program is not for you, well, I believe with everything you have seen from the beginning to the end of this video, with everything I've been able to teach you, I believe you have learned one or two things. But if you think this program is for you and you'd like to be in it, why don't you go ahead right now and enroll for it? Right? I want to see you here. I want to see you smashing your goals. I want to see you making profits. I want to see you making massive profits. I want to see you eat that financial stability with air extension importation. So I want to see you right here. See you. Thank you.
Hi guys, I am Oyeleye and I'm here to tell you about James Mini Importation class. If you are aspiring to be an importer, then this class is all you need. Let me tell you a little bit about him. Mr. James' class is the bomb and his tutorial skills are excellent. Even when you find it difficult to understand things and he explains things to you, definitely you will understand. So this experience or this training is what you need to be that fulfilled importer that you want to be.
Good day everybody, my name is Prince Chibueze and I was once a student of James Mini Importation class, and I would like to recommend James Mini Importation class to as many of you that want to sit at home and import things from outside the country and make so lot of cash.
Okay, hello, I'm Gift David. I attended James Mini Importation and I can proudly say that I'm a skilled importer of goods from abroad. At first I was doubting, but I'm glad I took the risk. It was an awesome journey. He took me by the hand and guided me through my first importation. It was a success. So I'm glad I met him. I'm glad for the opportunity he has given us, to impact lives and make money.
Hi guys, my name is Ahmed. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a student of James Importation Academy. Now I must confess, this is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. I'm glad I came across James Importation Academy. Thanks so much, James.
Hello, my name is Divine and I want to talk about the James Importation tutorials. I am a student of the James Importation class and I'll tell you right now that that's the best importation tutor you will ever find right here. His analysis, his explanations are badass. They are the best, and ever since I joined the James Importation classes, I've been excelling as a lady when it comes to finance and entrepreneur as a whole. His analysis, his explanations are the best.